Hey squaddies, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening whenever you're listening or watching. Hello. Be sure to check out memberships. You can join if you're interested. You'll be in the company of equally amazing squaddies. And just like with all my information, I'll put the links inside the description box. Thanks. Meghan is a fashion icon, as we all already know, and that it also includes her hair. We saw her beautiful strands at the Invictus Games a couple of weeks ago, and of course, thousands of women around the country, probably millions around the world, are requesting this particular hair shade, which is chocolate chestnuts. I think the hair color is absolutely gorgeous, and I myself just may be wearing this for the summer. So I guess everybody wanted to know the secrets, so InStyler got in touch with Meghan's hair colorist to get her tips, advice on how to get this look and how to maintain it. A breakdown of Meghan's new brunette hue straight from her hair colorist. Chocolate chestnut is about to be everywhere. Both radiant and timeless, Meghan's beauty look is defined by her warm glow and sumptuous brunette links. And though the base tone of said links is natural, her ever-evolving aspirational brunette comes down to a collaboration with colorist Katie Lee of Highbrow Hippie Salon, and an amicable taste level, of course. She has a strong point of view, and it comes back to pretty hair, says Lee of Meghan's hair. Said POV manifested the most recently as chocolate chestnut brunette, a subtle switch up that effortlessly caught the world's attention. She's just kind of become this iconic head of hair, says Lee, because we know what works for her. And for the most part, we stick with it. It's nice to allow ourselves the freedom to experiment a little and to adjust. Here's everything you need to know about Meghan's signature hair color spectrum. What is Meghan's signature hair color? I always describe Meghan as the true definition of a classic rich brunette. Like before, it was trendy. That is her lane. And though consistently creating Meghan's deep shade may seem simple, it's anything but. It's way harder than it looks. Brunettes in general require a matching formulation, a knowledge of all hair types and textures, and porosity, and the ability to practice some restraint. Meghan has a lot of hair, and is not only long, but very dense. As a result, her hair always needs a variation in color and tone to create movement, and so it doesn't appear flat. What color treatments does Meghan have done to her hair? No two appointments are ever the same with her. We always address a level of fading, and we always utilize low lighting and deep shiny glosses to ensure longevity of her color. According to Lee, Meghan's midwinter shade features heavy low lights throughout, followed by 2 layers of glossing for tone-on-tone reflection and really intense shine. In addition to low lights and semi-permanent glosses, Lee and Meghan have tried all over colors, gentle demi-permanent colors, balayage highlights, and more, all in for a pursuit of the ultimate dimensional brunette. We have a couple of general hard rules. The first being that I use extremely gentle, non-toxic hair color, and I never use color with any ammonia. And second, the kind of hair color we do changes with the season, so I consider that along with whatever lifestyle changes are happening. What makes Meghan's hair color so flattering? The success of Meghan's hair color in all of its variations comes down to the quality of aesthetic warmth. As far as this new tone goes, it's a much warmer version of her classic espresso brunette. The addition of chestnut and chocolate tones makes things more dynamic, with flecks of red and gold throughout the lens, especially when it's in direct sunlight. Her skin tone also has this really beautiful, healthy warmth to it. So colors with warm undertones just enhance that and gives her a really amazing glow. Tips for maintaining hair color? Aside from the phenomenal colorist and thoughtful salon sessions, vibrant hair color boils down to hydration and protection. So to maintain your beautiful chocolate chestnut hair color, hydrate your hair, mask the hair. Whatever works best for you, works best for you. Now, Lee is a fan of Vulture color offerings, along with masks like Metamorphosis Hair Repair Treatment by Serge Normant. And if I say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. And Christoph Robin's Hydrating Melting Mask with aloe vera. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, I actually used aloe vera in my hair as well. Anywho, as for coloring care tips, the biggest thing I say is not to overwash. If you're on vacation and you're going to be out in the sun, try to wet your hair first. The best kind of creates a moisture barrier, and then spread a Dob conditioner. It can honestly be whatever's in the hotel, and just put some on top of your hair. This creates a mask that adds shine and prevents the sun from baking the hair, changing your tone and making it brassy. Okay. Well, I would try that the next time I'm out like on the beach, whatever. I don't know. I usually have my hair in braids if I'm like on vacation like that, or just because I don't have to worry about messing up my hair or anything. It's just braided and protected already. So anywho, so if you're interested in any of that, I'm gonna have the link to this article in the description box. It was really nice to read about Meghan's hair for a change. As you know, Meghan's hairstyles is extremely popular. So many women wear their hair like Meghan, or want to wear their hair like Meghan. So Meghan has beautiful hair. So yeah. Moving on. Archewell Foundation celebrates Black History Month. During Black History Month, the Archewell Foundation continued to celebrate the many Black leaders and changemakers who have made a significant global impact on policy, culture, and society. During a recent team visit to the Skirball Cultural Center to the powerful exhibit This Light of Ours, activist photographers of the civil rights movement, we were reminded once again of the enduring spirit of those who fought tirelessly for justice and equality, and of the profound impact that individuals can have in shaping a more equitable and inclusive future. At the Archewell Foundation, we will continue to listen, learn, and uplift. If you're interested in ways to do the same, here are a few additional spaces across the U.S. we recommend. Art and Practice, which is located in Los Angeles, California. The International Civil Rights Center and Museum, which is located in Greensboro, North Carolina. The Legacy Museum, located in Montgomery, Alabama. National Civil Rights Museum was located in Memphis, Tennessee. National Underground Railroad Freedom Center, located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture, located in Washington, D.C. And the Coretta Scott King Rose Gallery, which is virtual. Find more opportunities to engage across the country here on this link, which I'm clicking right now, and it will lead you to blackhistorymonth.gov. Okay, now I actually wanted to go through a couple of Meghan's fashion really quick for the past couple of days that we've gotten to see her. Okay, well, we're gonna I don't know why I've been doing this like backwards recap version of things, but okay. So she was worn gray. She was a gray girl, which, you know what, there's nothing wrong with being gray. Gray clothes, gray pieces look very chic in my opinion. And she looked wonderful in them. So Meghan wore a very cozy gray sweater from Laline, jeans by Anina Bing. She was carrying a cute bag by Goyard, and she wore some Chanel flats, and also wore a beautiful navy coat. And on this lunch outing with friends, Meghan wore a Maximir cashmere coat. She was holding a Cesta Collective clutch, and underneath the beautiful coat, she wore a blue salt turtleneck, wide leg Ulick Johnson trousers, ponytail Aquazera flats, and Givenchy aviator sunglasses. All right, well, now it's time for the Rough and Roll skits, so let's go see what those lunatics are all up to.
With my father out of the way, I can freely enjoy the luxuries of his boring office. Of course, I will renovate it to my liking once I'm king, but I don't know why you're here.
I came here to find out where Catherine is. I haven't seen her since December, and I was hoping...
That I know where she is?
Well, you are her husband.
Only in public. You only came here to be nosy, Stephanie.
It's Steffi, and I have the right to be concerned about my friend.
Kate isn't your friend. She's no one's friend, especially not to any women.
Yes, Kate isn't exactly a girl's girl, but I do appreciate her interactions.
You only enjoy the benefits of them. Now, where's my dear uncle?
Edmund is visiting his friend. They always go off somewhere to fish for the weekend.
Is that hairy muscular yoga instructor his friend? He's quite a large man. Can Edward handle all of that?
I wouldn't know.
Surely your concerns are focused at the wrong place. Why are you in my office? Where did that come from?
Behind you.
My father's not in his room.
Look into the security monitor, you idiot.
What? I thought you were in the middle of treatment.
I am, and unlike you, I still have no issues on working, you lazy bum.
If you working will increase the days of this office on becoming mine, then so be it. Tampon, baby. I've managed to locate some of the missing jewels, but not Kate. She still has the ones I need for the tube of colors. Oh, hello, William. Tampon, baby. And, Sarah?
It's Sophie. That's splendid, Camilla, darling. We will be the most loveliest on that day.
And you will be well enough to attend. Can't say the same for Kate. Don't worry about Kate. I'm not. My concern rests on the missing jewels. I'm queen and they belong to me. Not even those jewels will improve that face.
Watch it, boy.
I can handle the lazy, bald-headed bastard. What did you just call me? Did you leak that awful fairy tale of a story on Kate's loneliness being Meghan's fault?
I did.
That's Barakchamoksh. And where is Kate? None of your dumb business. Now stop asking about her, or what? Are you going to hit me too? Meghan surely isn't the only woman to stand up to a bully like you. Ha! So now you're friends with that woman? You certainly wanted her once upon a time. But isn't that always the case with your brother? Always wanting everything he has? Pa, get her or I will.
Now, Camilla, darling,
you can't even locate your own wife and realize how weak you look next to your spare of a brother who not only outwit you in wife choices, but also in life. He's more of a king than you'll ever be, and I'm not much of a fan of his. He took the time to fly out and visit his father, who was also your father, when he needed you both by his sides. You are a lazy, spoiled little boy who will never fit in the boots your own brother has managed to step into. The monarchy will surely die under your reign, and I thank God that weight is now off my husband. Get out. I'm the queen consort. I outrank you. Now you get out.
Ho ho ho. I'll make it easy for you all. Now, all of you, out of my office, at once. And that's all for this podcast. Now be sure to visit my Duchess Amazon storefront. I always update with interesting items that you just may need. I wanted to give a huge shout out to 5 incredible women who have made a huge impact on civil rights, women's rights, and human rights. There are so many who have paved the way in making significant progress in the history of the United States of America, but I had to limit only because it would have probably made the podcast like over a couple hours long, knowing how I am. So these 5 women are Mary McLeod Bethune, Sojourner Truth, Fannie Lou Hamer, Dorothy Heights, the godmother of civil rights, and Mary Church Terrell, who is my birthday twin. All have faced discrimination, racism, and sexism, and more in their journeys to becoming advocates for the health and wellness of Black women, children, and overall Black people in the United States. From attempting to grant all people the rights to vote, even passing and challenging the very unfair literacy tests, to winning court cases against slave owners who illegally sold their child into slavery, to being the reason for the Brown versus Board rule in favor of the Supreme Court, to women's rights and opening schools, these women may have all been fighting in different eras or entwining eras of America. It was through their acts of courage and service that made huge impacts for us all today and our descendants tomorrow. I highlighted Black women due to them always being overlooked, even while fighting alongside many of the male civil rights leaders that we know and love today. And they deserve the praise. Though my shout out is barely a percentage of these women's accomplishments, just shining their lights is all I hope to inspire for some of you to look up or watch videos about them, or maybe even movies. This includes those outside of the United States. We must never forget our history and always strive to continue to make our lives much better than the generations before us and beyond. Service is universal and the mission continues. In the meantime, I hope that your days are filled with blue skies, sunshines with positive vibes. I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Also, join the membership. I have the links inside the description box. My name is Deanna, and you are watching Thriving with the Sis. Talk to you soon.